slick six lick is a really cool lick to play. It's really easy, actually. The sticking itself is pretty simple. It's basically a 6-stroke roll, and if you want to break it down, it's basically 2 doubles with a single on either end of it. Okay, so the sticking is left, right, right, left, left, right. That's all it is, and it's played as a straight 6-doublet. Okay, so just make sure you keep your spaces even between those notes. If you want to think of it as playing 2 triplets pushed together, you can do that too. But it's, the sticking again is basically left, right, right, left, left, right. So it's like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's pretty simple. You might have even played it before, like, I don't know. But that's all it is, okay? So we're gonna learn this in 3 steps real quick. And then I'm gonna show you how to apply it to the kit. It's a really versatile drum lick that you can play. You can sneak in anywhere you want. It's cool, it's short, and it's effective, okay? So let's get down with learning this lick. Okay, so we're going to learn this in 3 steps, okay, just to make sure that that you get this down before you actually apply it to the kit. And it starts with the sticking. So again, the sticking is pretty basic. It's just left, right, right, left, left, right, okay? And you want to play it again as a straight 6-doublet. Okay, what you don't want to do is put a rest in front of that first note. Okay, because if you do that, it'll end up sounding like a march kind of thing. You don't want to do that. You want to keep your notes all straight, keep the spaces even between the notes, and just make it a smooth 6-doublet. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2, and you may have already just seen me doing it naturally, is we're going to put an accent on either end of it. Okay, so the left and the right on both ends, you're just going to put an accent on those and play those notes a little bit louder. Okay, so just make sure you just emphasize that first and last note, and it like I said before, it just feels natural to do anyway. So hopefully it shouldn't be too hard for you. Okay, and then from there you just work your speed up. Just play it until you get really comfortable. Okay, keep your main strokes up here, keep your ghost notes down here. Just take note of your levels, your stick levels, and just keep them all even. Okay, so that's step 2. There's absolutely no point in moving on until you get that down, okay? The most important thing is getting that sticking down, getting it nice and smooth, because you have to do that before you apply it to the kit, okay? Step number 3 is pretty simple. All we're gonna do is we're gonna finish off the rudiment with a note on the bass drum, okay? So we're not necessarily turning this into a 7-stroke roll. We're just taking the 6 and we're just going to put a nice strong period on the end of it. And that sounds like this. Okay, so that's all there is to that. Okay, so now that we got the sticking down, you get your accents happening, everything's cool, we can actually start now to orchestrate the lick. So all you're really going to do is just distribute the notes, okay? The most important thing to remember, as with any rudiment that you learn and eventually apply to the drums, the sticking comes first, okay? Don't worry so much about what you're hitting. When you play these kinds of licks and stuff, concentrate on the actual sticking and don't worry so much about the drums that you're hitting, okay? The most important thing is getting the sticking down, getting it smooth. Once you get that down, it's a whole lot easier and feels a lot more comfortable to move around to the rest of the drums, okay? So we're gonna take this lick now and we're gonna start to move it around. I guess the idea behind this lick is to keep the doubles down here, okay? Keep your doubles more around the ghost note range, and then your accents are for color, okay? You can take your left and the right on either end of this, and then you can hit whatever you want, okay? So I guess one good place to start is just to take that lick, play the last note of that lick, or the right hand on the floor tom. It's just a cool, simple little way to start out playing this lick. So that would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one way to do it. After you do that, then just start messing with it. You know, it's cool that you can break it up between like the louder and softer sound sources you have, like your hi-hats and your floor tom if you got splash cymbals and stuff like that. You can easily turn this into an exercise to get used to playing it. And you just do that by starting slow, okay? Concentrate on the sticking, and then just start to distribute more so your accented notes. So the left in the front and the right in the back. While continuing to play your ghost notes, or those two doubles, keep those on your snare drum, okay? And then just accent around it with the left and the right. Start slow, and you know, if you want to work with a click, it's a good idea too, just to help you to straighten the whole lick out. But just start doing that. Okay, just start to play the lick and start to distribute the left and the right on either end of it. Okay, very simple, 6-stroke roll. left, right, right, left, left, right. It's really easy to do. Once you get it down, it's really comfortable, and you can insert it anywhere you want in the bar. You can start the lick on the downbeat. You know, if you're counting 8 notes, you can start either on the downbeat. You can start it on an offbeat. If your timing is really cool, you can even sort of start the lick on a smaller subdivision. You can start it on the 16th, which sounds cool as well. And you can just experiment with it, take it and just spread it around. Nail that first shot with the left hand, okay, wherever you want to land it, and then just let the rest of it follow.